everybody, and welcome back to Community Highlights, where we interview members of the Sacramento Comedy Spot community. Patrick, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Wonderful. Okay, so take me through your improv history.
I think that I first started hanging out at the Comedy Spot in 2013. I was just going to shows, so it's a long time ago. I was just going to shows, and then there was Jessica Wellington, who was the volunteer coordinator. Then I started volunteering.
Yeah.
And in that
Is she the person that has the tiny hats?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Very funny comedian too, by the way. I started volunteering just because I was paying money to go see tickets, and she was like, "Oh, you can volunteer and see the shows for
Get
free."
it for free.
And then I was volunteering for a while, and then people would be like, "Are you ever gonna do that?" I'm like, "No, it's not for me." And then finally, I took a class, and then I took another class and another class, and I had to take more classes and more classes and more classes, and here we are today.
You're talking about like the original series of classes, but have you taken musical improv?
So one of the few classes I haven't taken is musical improv, but I haven't taken the newer classes like 101 or anything like that.
I was asking because I feel like we've done musical improv together before, and you are very supportive on stage. Like, I feel like you pick up on stuff fast.
Oh, cool.
Like, I remember people dancing and then being like, oh yeah, we're dancing. Or like, I would do something and we would mirror each other in a very cool way. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I could do that. I'm good at that.
Yeah, so it's great that you didn't even take a class and you were just doing it.
Yeah. My music background comes, when I was in high school, very few people know this, I was in like a boy band, and we used to perform all around San Francisco and stuff like that. But ultimately, I got kicked out, but it wasn't it wasn't because of anything bad. It was because like I could dance, but then I couldn't rap. So they started putting raps in the songs, and I just couldn't do it. And then they were like, "You're out of here." That's not how it went down, but yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wow. So in high school, you were in a boy band.
Yeah.
What was the name?
So it's a French word. I don't know what it means. So if you ask me what it means, I couldn't tell you. We were called Dévoué.
Dévoué.
And I didn't come up with a name.
I don't speak French, so I don't know either. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and so then you just like went around and performed.
Yeah, so we performed at the Juneteens. We performed at my high school. Then we did this music showcase where, I don't know if you've heard of Kid Creole and the Coconuts. We opened for them.
Wow.
They were like a popular band. We performed at Golden Gate Fields. I think it's in Berkeley. We performed there, like all over the Bay Area.
That's awesome.
We're pretty popular, yeah.
Wow, that's so cool.
If I had thought about it, I would have brought a picture of me, and but if you search on the internet, you'll find it. It's there.
You were recently in a new show called Meet Cute. That's a musical improv show.
Yes. Yeah, Meet Cute is produced by Dana. She's also a community member. It's a format where it's really short and condensed. You come out, you do an opening, and then the two main characters come out and they sing about their problem, and then it gets resolved all in like 30 minutes. So that was really fun. I was still in a foot cast, and I did this part where I fell to the ground.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And I couldn't get up, so I crawled. But I don't think anybody knew I couldn't get up, so I just crawled, so yeah.
You made it look natural, because I think it was a part of the scene where everybody had already been on the ground, and so then you just scooted yourself off stage.
Yeah.
But watching it after you had told me that, I was like, oh no.
See, yeah. You can see if you knew, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm happy that you could escape the stage in any way possible. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I've had stage accidents before too.
Really?
It was Girls, Gays, and Days, I think. And then I was a robot, and I had this mask on, and then I could see at first, but then the mask fogged up, so all I could see was light. So my brain told me walk towards the light, but the light was at the edge of the stage. At the edge of the stage, and
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
To be continued. No, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, I was fine.
Okay.
I was just shaken up, but then I think I pretended well enough to make it seem like it was on purpose.
You also play the bailiff normally on Drunk Justice.
Yes.
Is that a role that you take very seriously?
Yes, I think I do it too seriously sometimes. I need to loosen up and like let everybody have fun.
But also, I mean, I understand too, because Drunk Justice, I enjoy it a lot, but it's kind of a chaotic show. And so there does need to be people on stage who are like corralling the drunk comedians before they just totally kind of wander off.
But sometimes I might have one too many, but no one knows that. And then I will start talking to the justices and
adding fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
Do you have any like pre-show or post-show rituals that you do?
So pre-show rituals are, so I like to have a shot. I'll run over to Azul's, have a shot of tequila, then come back.
You brought us a game today.
It's either going to be 5 things
Yes.
or Mind Meld, and you can pick which
Okay,
is your
thank
favorite
you.
of the 2.
I've never played Mind Meld with 2 people, so I feel like my inclination would be to do 5 things.
Okay, 5 things.
Yeah, there's a little bit, because otherwise it's just you and me saying words at the
then-
same
right,
time
and keep going, yeah.
until we either do or don't figure it out.
Because I was thinking about the games, and my least favorite is the one Hotspot, where you go in and sing.
You don't like Hotspot.
Because I don't know words to songs. I know like maybe the first 3 words,
yeah,
and then
okay.
that's it. And then you're stuck in the middle, and then you're waiting for somebody, and then so. And then all
Yeah.
my songs are old and out of date, so.
Yeah, I've definitely been in Hotspot before. Hotspot is a game where people stand in a circle, and then if you sing, you go in the middle and you sing like a song that people know, and people join in, and then somebody will tap you out and start singing their own song. But there's definitely instances where you are like, I got one line of the song, and I'll
And then
sing
that's
it,
it,
and then you're like,
You're just come and save
petered
me.
out, and it's done. Yeah. We can play 5 things.
Okay, 5 things.
So we can give each other categories. Okay, do you want to do locations?
Yeah, locations.
Okay. 5 things that you would find in a bowling alley.
Bowling balls.
1.
Bowling shoes.
2.
The bowling lanes.
3.
Video games.
4.
And a bar.
5.
5 things.
Okay.
Okay. We're doing locations. 5 things you would find at Disneyland.
Brian.
Brian, all right.
I just want to keep listing
That-
Brian's
yeah.
family members, but I don't want to dox them. Okay, people in costume.
2,
Roller coasters.
3,
Churros.
4.
The little scents that they send through the vents in the bottom of the...
Okay.
Yeah,
I
in
know
the town.
Yeah, 5.
5
5 things. I got you.
Okay, 5 things that you would find in a basement.
Okay, a dead body.
1.
Old carpet.
2.
An old washing machine.
3.
Tools.
4.
And a car.
5.
5 things. All right. 5 things you would find in a coffee shop.
Coffee.
Coffee. 1,
Tea.
2,
Hot chocolate.
3,
Syrup.
4.
A muffin.
5.
5
things.
things.
What kind of muffin?
Lemon poppy seed.
Lemon poppy
With
seed.
the little
All right.
crumblies on
Okay.
top. 5 things that you would find in a clothing store.
Clothing.
1.
Employees.
2.
Hangers.
3.
Mannequins.
4.
And lint.
5
5 things,
They
yeah.
don't dust enough in that clothing store. Yeah.
Okay. 5 things you would find in your kitchen.
In my kitchen,
Yeah.
knives,
1,
a cat,
2,
lemons,
3,
oranges,
4,
a microwave.
5 things. All right.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. If you
Hope
want to
this-
see, yes.
Go. No, I said I hope this comes out great.
If you want to see Patrick in shows, you can go to saccomedyspot.com/calendar and buy tickets there. Thank you for joining us.
And if
What?
I was just gonna say, and if you need people to be in your shows, I'm the guy.